Now, I don't know about you, but this just really makes me angry. Well, hello friends and family. Here's where I'm going to spend the night tonight. Mike and I just couldn't stand it at that ATV off-road vehicle area. Another night, we had a guy pull in that was running circles around us in an ATV, just kicking up dust and being an all-around jerk. So we had to get out of there. We could just feel the burden of that place lifting once we left. But we got into this Cracker Barrel here. You can see the sign above my rig there. We went to Walmart first, and Walmart said, nope, you can't park here. Too bad, but they said you can park at Cracker Barrel. So down to Cracker Barrel we came, and this looks like a little RV park is what it looks like, huh?
It's like a little RV.
Yeah, and Mike and I fit in side by side. Pretty tight squeeze, but we made it. Thank you very much, Cracker Barrel. And here's the tracker sticking out behind, but there's still room for people to get by. And man, look how tight the squeeze is here. This is my arm, and it's less than up to my elbow on my arm. Pretty funny, but it'll work for the night. It's only one night. Almost anything will work for one night. So, okay. Papa Dale checking in and checking out. It's Papa Dale, and the Bandit is back there somewhere. Bandit, where are you? Bandit! Bandit, come! Well, he must be comfortable. Anyway, we are at this RV park in, where are we? We are in Flagstaff, and we are at this cool RV park called Black Bart's. Got an old-fashioned general store there, got some old-fashioned old buildings here. Got a steakhouse and saloon there. And the reason that we are here is because this is a really cool RV park. The reason that we are here is because you can dump here for $5. $5 get you a dump, get you a water fill up, get you pretty much anything you need to keep you on the road. So, we're getting ourselves prepared to go boondock. So, here we go. It's Papa Dale. Check it out! Hi, friends. Papa Dale, checking in.
About how wide our RVs are?
Yeah, I think they're 102 inches. That's Mike on the walkie-talkie asking a question. I'll get back with him. I just answered him without pushing the button. That's pretty stupid. Anyway, this is Papa Dale, and we are on our way to a campsite that we found out at the Naval Observatory on the other side of, where are we? Albuquerque, is that right? We're on the I-40 headed west, and so, no, Flagstaff. So we're on the I-40 headed west, going through Flagstaff. You can see the sign right there. So, we're off finding a new campsite. This is Papa Dale here, and here we are on the roadway going into the campground at the Naval Observatory. It's looking pretty cool so far. Check in with you when we get there. Hi friends and family, it's Papa Dale here. Mike and I are camping near Flagstaff out in the forest on property that is owned by the Navy, and they have a naval observatory out here. Up here on the hill there's an observatory that observes the stars and keeps track of things in the sky. So just for a minute I wanted to talk about the things that I look for when I look for a campsite that would be a good campsite to camp in. And you can see one of the things that I look for is wide open spaces. I like a campsite that has a lot of trees around, but also some open areas so that you can get solar, so that I can get solar in my solar panels. And you can see in the far distance there's another camper way over there. In dispersed camping, boondock camping, I like to be way away from other people. And we are in this location here at the Naval Observatory. So here's Mike's rig over here, and here's my rig right here. And so what do you do when you come to a campsite? Well, one of the things that I like to do, you can see how we have our rigs positioned. They're kind of at an angle to sort of make a privacy barrier so that people going by on the road, which is on the other side of the rigs, are kind of screened a little bit from our area, and it gives us some privacy. Then one of the things that I look for is a fire ring, and you can see in the middle of the campsite here a fire ring that someone else has left, and that's kind of nice. Right now there is a burn ban on, so we can't have a fire. So that makes it a little bit less enjoyable because I like having a fire. But that's okay. So you can see how Mike likes to set up. He's got a portable generator on the back of his, on a table on the behind his RV. That will be going away shortly because he's going to be putting solar panels up on the roof of his RV. And he's got his gravity chair out and a table to set a drink on, and a mat so that he doesn't track excessive dirt and rocks and pine needles in. Now my rig is set up just a little different. I have a gravity chair. I also have another kind of camp chair. I like to keep my mat folded up a few times so it makes it a little softer. I don't need to have a ton of mat exposed, so folding it 2 or 3 times makes it a little softer on the ground. Also, you can see right here on the ground, you probably see some kind of scratch marks and so forth. I have a little tiny gardening rake that I take with me, and I can rake the rocks and the larger branches away. You can see in this part where I didn't rake it, this is what it looked like, and if I'd have just put the mat out and left it the way it was when we first came, then it would be really rough and bumpy. I like to leave my door open and the screen shut. Screen keeps the bugs out, but the door open gives a nice breeze going through. And I have garbage inside the rig, but when the little Walmart plastic bags get full, I bring them outside and I put them in a large plastic bag outside, so the main garbage isn't sitting on the inside of the RV for a week at a time or however long I'm camping. Hi Bandit, how are you? You coming over to say hi to everybody? Hi. Can you say hi to the people? Well, hi everybody. I'm just out here in the woods having a good time with my papa. You are? Oh yeah. Maybe we'll give you a bath and trim you up a little bit later. You gonna like that? I don't know if I'm gonna like that much. I guess we'll find out though. Okay. Well, I guess we will. You're a good boy. So we've got some nice little grassy area here. Some of it green, some of it kind of brown and dried out. But this is our campsite for a week or maybe two. And I like it. Got this nice gravity chair that Mike called around and found for me. I'm really thankful for him for doing that. Got me a real good deal on that. The only thing that I'm really unhappy about in this camp spot is when we first came, look what was all over the ground here. Now I don't know about you, but this just really makes me angry. I'd like to catch campers breaking bottles at campsites. Man, maybe I don't want to catch them because I might just totally go off and be so upset I might do something stupid and might end up in jail. But if you are a person, well, I know I'm preaching to the choir. Anybody watching this channel, I'm probably preaching to the choir, and you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, you know, Papa, I agree with you. I think that campers who do that kind of thing are just totally stupid, and they are. So anyway, that's the only thing that I'm really upset about here. Another thing that I have that makes this camp spot a lot more fun for Bandit, anyway, is in most places you're supposed to keep your dog on a leash. And I have this 26-foot steel wire encased in plastic tether, and I have it on this stake. It pounds into the ground about 6, can go up to maybe 12 inches, and this part just kind of circles around so that Bandit doesn't get caught up too much on things, and he can be outside and enjoy the camping experience too. So, Bandit, you like to camp? Yeah. Boy, you're a dirty boy. We really need to give you a bath. So anyway, this is our campsite here at the Naval Observatory. I guess I'll come out here to the road and show you what it looks like from the road as we come out here. You can see how wide open this is here. And this is absolutely free boondocking. It's 14 days, although I don't know how well they enforce that. I've seen encampments around that look like they've been here longer than 14 days, but you know, that's none of my business. Here's what the campsite looks from the other side, from the roadside. So just by angling our RVs a little bit, it kind of gives us the privacy. People going by know that this is a campsite where we enjoy our privacy, and we're not looking to have a lot of visitors come in. So anyway, that's Papa Dale for now, and I guess checking in, and I guess we'll just check out. You want to check out, Bandit? Huh? Yeah, I want to check out, Papa. I want to check out and take a nap. Okay, you go right ahead, right there in the sunlight. You take a nap, okay? Okay, nighty-night.